This is going to be composed of 3 different panels. And but before we start with the first panel, I would like to invite Dr. Cheng Yi Wei, Dean of College of Agriculture and Natural Resources from the University of Maryland, College Park, who was not here this morning to provide his welcome and support. Please. And he is my boss, so I've got to be nice.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And just want to use this opportunity to welcome everybody. I think this is a wonderful event. We have this is the 3rd time and to have this program. And basically, we've been talking about this, since I came here. I've been talking to Dr. Spencer and Dr. Johnson about the collaboration opportunities. And this is one way to do the things. And of course, the target is trying to get, the team together, and then eventually, as a university, pushing the faculty, trying to get more grant support, and then eventually show the bigger impact, and also, generate more new research information for extension purposes. And I'm glad to see so many people, from the university as well as from USDALS, and to have this opportunity to work on certain kind of subject area. Every year we identify some subject area, and then eventually going to expand to all the possible collaborations. And then of course the collaboration can also expand into a lot of the international countries. And we always receive the request. For example, I got some requests from Turkey, from India, and it's talking about one is forestry expertise, another one is area of the animal infertility. And sometimes the university faculty, they're too busy, or we don't have the expertise. However, USD has that kind of expertise. So sometime maybe I can share that and see if some of the scientists, are willing to do that kind of help. So this is some of the things, and in order for the people to know each other, the best way is to have some program together. And climate change is always so important. And for example, this morning I was at Annapolis, and the reason is very simple. We talk about some of the agricultural law education, and this is from that lawsuit against the Hudson farm, and from there, and derived from there, the money is put there, and then the farming community, they need a lot of the knowledge related to agricultural law and regulations. And so we team up with law school and provide some of the information services. And then, the state legislature want to know how much we have done and what they can help. So they request us to give a briefing this morning. So that's the reason, I cannot be at 2 different places. And the hearing lasts about 1.5 hours, and then after that, the group has some discussion. And then many of these topics, of course, when there is a climate change, it's going to affect a lot of things, and that's going to affect, some of those law regulations and, the teaching or something like that. So there are always something connected. Last week, Saturday, I got the request Monday, and see if I can give some brief talk on Saturday, and that is future harvest. And one of the topic is talk about FSMA, Food Safety Modernization Act, that is by FDA. And then the group is the organic farmers, and then FDA pushing certain kind of the regulations. For example, you use, the water treatment, and you either use the water to do irrigation or something like that, or use treated water. And then there are a lot of the items, it's not clear. And when you talk about climate change, just like last night when I was glanced the chemical engineering news, there is one briefing is talking about the climate change affect the bacteria DNA in the soil. Okay, and if some of these bacteria, suppose they're pathogenic or whatever, so that is how it's going to affect this irrigation and food contaminations and the processing, everything. So I think this discussion is wonderful, and since you already, have this discussion, hearing all the discussions this morning, you guys are ahead of me, so I better stop and sit down and listen. Okay, to catch up. Thank you.